The first sounds we hear shape our world, creating the foundation of our understanding and perception. They become the rhythm of our lives, a mother's lullaby, a father's laughter. These sounds are the heartbeat of our early existence. These moments weave into the fabric of who we are, creating a tapestry of memories and identity. Now, imagine a child growing up surrounded by the sounds of a language ancient and alive, a language that carries the wisdom of generations. This language is more than words. It is a living connection to ancestors, to the land, and to a unique way of seeing the world, a perspective that is deeply rooted in tradition and nature. For many Native American children, this precious inheritance has been ripped away. Generations were forced to abandon their ancestral languages, often through brutal assimilation policies that sought to erase their cultural identity. The echoes of their ancestors' voices faded, leaving a void in their cultural heritage. The stories woven into the very fabric of their cultures began to unravel, threatening the continuity of their traditions. Yet, even in the face of cultural erasure, the spirit of these languages endured, a testament to the resilience of the people. This is a story of resilience, of communities fighting to reclaim what was lost, to revive the languages that hold their history and identity. It is a story about the power of language to heal, to connect, and to restore a sense of belonging. It is a story about the power of language to heal, to connect, and to remind us that our diversity is our strength, a strength that must be cherished and preserved for future generations. Across North America, the story of Native Americans has been tragically intertwined with the suppression of their languages, cultures, and identities. Government policies, particularly in the 19th and 20th centuries, aimed to assimilate Native children into mainstream society, stripping them of their heritage. This forced assimilation often came at a devastating cost to their communities and families. Children were taken from their families and placed in boarding schools, far from their homes. They were forbidden to speak their native tongues, punished for expressing their cultures, and forced to adopt foreign customs. The impact of these policies reverberates even today, affecting generations. Many native languages are critically endangered, hanging on by a thread, with only a few speakers left. The loss of language is a loss of cultural identity, a severing of the ties that bind people to their history. It severs the ties that bind people to their history, their traditions, and their ancestors, creating a void that is hard to fill. When a language dies, a whole universe of knowledge fades away, leaving behind silence. Stories, songs, and traditional practices disappear, taking with them irreplaceable insights into the human experience and the wisdom of countless generations. For Native Americans, language is not merely a means of communication, it is the lifeblood of their cultures. It is through language that they express their relationship with the natural world, their spiritual beliefs, and their understanding of their place in the cosmos. Native languages often have complex systems for describing the environment, reflecting a deep connection to the land. The intricate ways in which these languages convey knowledge about plants, animals, and natural phenomena are not just fascinating linguistic features, they are testaments to a worldview that sees humanity as inseparable from nature. This interconnectedness is reflected in the way many native languages are structured. Verbs often incorporate information about the subject, object, and even the speaker's emotional state, conveying a depth of meaning that can be difficult to translate into English or other European languages. Despite the immense challenges they face, Native American tribes are engaged in inspiring efforts to revitalize their languages. These efforts are not just about preserving words, but about keeping their rich cultural heritage alive. They understand that language is not just about words, but about identity, community, and the continuity of their cultures. Each word and phrase carries the wisdom and traditions of countless generations. Immersion schools are at the forefront of this movement. These schools are dedicated to providing an environment where children can learn their native languages naturally. These schools provide children with a language-rich environment from a young age, immersing them in the sounds, stories, and cultural practices of their ancestors. This early exposure is crucial for language retention and fluency. Language camps offer similar opportunities for youth and adults to reconnect with their heritage. These camps often take place in natural settings, providing a holistic learning experience. Technology has also emerged as a powerful tool for language preservation. It allows for the creation of digital resources that can be accessed anytime, anywhere. Mobile apps, online dictionaries, and language learning software are making it easier than ever for people to access resources and learn at their own pace. These tools are designed to be user-friendly and engaging. These digital tools are helping to bridge the gap between generations and ensure that endangered languages are not lost forever. By integrating modern technology with traditional practices, communities are finding innovative ways to keep their languages vibrant and relevant.